What if I told you the biggest fast food empire in the world didn't start with a billion-dollar idea, but with a struggling roadside restaurant on a dusty street in California? This is the story of how McDonald's went from nearly failing to taking over the entire world. Back in 1940, two brothers, Richard and Maurice McDonald, had a simple dream. They opened a small barbecue restaurant in San Bernardino, California. At first, it looked like any other drive-in. Car hops, long menus, slow service, and customers waiting, sometimes way too long for their food. And the truth? It wasn't working. The business was messy, inefficient, and barely profitable. Most people would have quit, but not them. Instead of giving up, the McDonald brothers did something bold, something almost crazy for the time. They shut the entire restaurant down, not for repairs, but to completely rethink everything. When they reopened, everything was different. The massive menu, gone. The car hops, gone. The chaos, gone. In its place was something the world had never seen before. A simple menu, hamburgers, fries, drinks. That's it. No distractions, no delays, just speed, consistency, and efficiency. And then came their biggest innovation, the speedy service system. They redesigned the kitchen like a factory. Every worker had one job, one motion, one responsibility. No wasted movement, no confusion. Every burger made the exact same way every single time. It was fast, it was cheap, and it worked. Customers started coming back again and again and again, because for the first time, food was being served in seconds, not minutes. But even with all that success, the brothers still thought small. They were comfortable. They had a system that worked, and they were happy keeping it that way. Then one day, everything changed. A man named Ray Kroc walked into their restaurant. Ray wasn't a chef. He wasn't a businessman in the traditional sense. He was a struggling salesman selling milkshake machines. But when he saw the McDonald's system in action, something clicked. He didn't just see burgers. He didn't just see a restaurant. He saw a blueprint, a system that could be replicated over and over and over again. Ray saw something the brothers didn't: scale. He approached them with an idea. What if we put this everywhere? At first, the brothers agreed to let him franchise the concept, and that's when Ray Kroc got to work. He opened new locations, pushed for consistency, demanded perfection, but it wasn't easy. Some franchises failed, some owners didn't follow the system, and for a while, it looked like it might all fall apart. But Ray didn't stop, because he understood something deeper about business, something most people still don't realize today. McDonald's wasn't just about food, it was about control, consistency, and something even bigger: real estate. Ray Kroc made a genius move. Instead of just franchising restaurants, McDonald's started buying the land those restaurants sat on. So every franchise owner wasn't just paying for the brand, they were paying rent to McDonald's itself. That changed everything. Now, even if a location didn't sell a single burger, McDonald's still made money. That's when the business truly exploded. Locations started opening across the United States, then across countries, then across continents. By the 1970s, McDonald's was no longer just a restaurant. It was a global force. The Golden Arches became one of the most recognizable symbols on Earth. No matter where you were, you knew exactly what you were getting. Fast, cheap, consistent. And that consistency built trust. And that trust built a billion-dollar empire. But the story doesn't end there. Over the years, McDonald's kept evolving. New menu items, new technology, drive-thrus, mobile ordering, digital screens. But at its core, the system never changed. Efficiency, speed, scale. Today, McDonald's serves over 69 million customers every single day, with more than 40,000 locations worldwide in over 100 countries. It's not just a fast food company, it's a machine, a system so powerful, it turned a small, struggling restaurant into one of the most dominant businesses in human history. And it all started with a simple decision to do less, but do it better. That's the real lesson, not just in business, but in anything. Simplify, systemize, scale. Because sometimes the biggest success stories in the world don't come from doing more. They come from doing things smarter.